Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2021. This is part 58 of the Sir Alex Ferguson Challenge with Aston Villa. Today we continue Season 6 with a home game against Crystal Palace and an away game against Watford, both in the Premier League. Since you were last with me, we've done rather well, might I say. We beat Liverpool 4-2 at home with Tammy Abraham getting two and Paul Pogba getting two, in that match. We then beat Everton 4-2 away from home. Calvert-Lewin scoring, Tammy Abraham 2 and Jorge Salles getting a goal. And then most recently we beat Norwich City with Ollie Watkins, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Paul Glatzel and Diogo Jota on the score sheet. It was quite the match, to say the least, that one. We were behind 3 times in that one and won 4-3 in the end. And that's mainly because we've gone back to a tactic of 4-2-2-2. Really attacking, really trying to go for it with the fluid counter-attack mentality. And, well, hey, it's worked so far. We scored 12 goals in the last 3 games, which has meant that we're now up to 10th after 31 games and 43 points. If we win today against Crystal Palace, we could potentially go up to 8th, and we're still in the battle for 6th, which would come with Europa League qualification, which I think we'd really take at the end of this season. After losing the first 4 matches, it was all going wrong, and hey, if we'd won those 4 matches, we'd be right up in 6th position at the moment and not complaining too much. So, if we if we just forget about those matches, hopefully things will get better. But today, I wanna make a statement of intent. So this is the team that I have selected for today. We've got Martinez in goal with Aarons, Christensen, Brindley and Lucas in defence. We've then got Tom Good and Paul Pogba in the middle of the park with Ollie Watkins and Neymar starting wide of Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Tammy Abraham up top. It was just something I was thinking about tactically. Obviously, I've been trying to tweak a little bit more with the tactics recently, and I thought actually the only spells we've ever done well is when we've had 2 strikers up top. So why am I trying to shoehorn a tactic in where we've only got 1 striker up top? And hey, it's got Ollie Watkins scoring again, it's got Calvert-Lewin scoring, it's got Tammy Abraham scoring a load of goals as well. So it's going all right so far. We'll see how it gets on today against Crystal Palace, a team that are fairly close to us in the league actually. And here's Calvert-Lewin now and Tom Good on the ball to Neymar, back to Tom Good. We're playing some nice stuff along the floor. Here's Watkins, now Calvert-Lewin, and here's Abraham, and Neymar scores. 10th goal of the season for Neymar, and the first man into double figures for us this season. Isn't that a sad thing to say in our 32nd game of the season? But yeah, some lovely football there. Lots of back heels, and Neymar finally gets it away, and it's 1-0 after 3 minutes, so a very, very good start for us, you have to say. And as it stands, we're up to 8th position. Here's Eze, gets it forward, Good gets it away. Now here's Kelly, back to Eze, back to Dembele, and, well, Martinez makes a mistake, and it's 1-1, and this is essentially what's been happening. It's just been one team scoring, then the other. Luckily for us, we seem... Oh, Calvert-Lewin scores! From a corner as well. It was a great ball over by Neymar, and at the back post was Dominic Calvert-Lewin waiting there with his head, and it's 2-1, and this is just what keeps happening, and it's a highlight again. It's goals galore, basically. McGee now to Scarlett on the ball. Here's Delap now. Delap to Dembele. Dembele cuts inside and shoots, and that's well wide. Luckily for us. Oops. It's not what I want. We want to praise the boys. Get them feeling good about themselves. So far, we might as well play for set pieces. Why not? Here's Lucas. Lucas now into Tom Good. Tom Good with a chance, and it's a great save. Might have actually been Ollie Watkins that got in the way of that. But here he is now. Neymar back to Paul Pogba. It was offside. That's a shame. That looked like it might have worked. Well, there you go. 8th position once again. And you can see Wolves beat Liverpool 4-1 at Anfield, which is crazy. Here's Abraham on the ball. Abraham gets it forward to Ollie Watkins now, who's having a mini renaissance into the middle. And that could be a penalty. I think it is. Pogba would usually jump up and nod that in. He didn't get the opportunity because he was pushed. It's a penalty, so it's going to be Neymar that steps up and takes it. He's missed his last couple of penalties. Can he make up for it now? No, he can't. He's missed again. Well, I think we're going to have to... take Neymar off penalty duties, because that's a few he's missed now in a row, and it can certainly affect one's confidence. Here's Kelly. Watkins gets it away. Now Sibley, McGree, Sibley forward to Kelly now. Kelly on the ball. What can he do with it? Oh, Aarons has got it. Now Watkins, and we're on the counter-attack. And that's a great ball forward, but Riedewalder's got it now. McGree loses it. Here's Calvert-Lewin, gets it to Tammy Abraham now, who's pushing forward, and Tammy Abraham scores. 8th goal of the season for him, and his fantastic form continues. And we're 3-1 up against Crystal Palace. After 60 minutes, we're going to bring on Ricky J. Jones, why not, on that right-hand side. I really want him to get better. He has been doing pretty well recently for us, so, you know, we know how good he can be in Football Manager, so why not try and force the issue. Here's Aarons now. Good on the ball to Jones. Jones pushing forward. Can't do anything with it, though. Oh, and Good comes in with a fabulous slide and tackle. Aarons, here's Good. He's pushing forward now in his Mazzala role. Gets it to Calvert-Lewin. Pogba to Lucas now. Lucas to Pogba. Pogba to Tom Good with the shot, and that's just wide. That was close, though. That was definitely close. And Martinez boots it clear. Ricky J. Jones, here's Good. Loses it. Oh, Jones with the tackle. This is excellent football from us. Max Aarons on the right-hand side now. What's he going to do? Gets it in. Calvert-Lewin was there. Loses it. Lucas now to Good. Jones. Calvert-Lewin. Ho, that was close. That was close again. We're going to bring Paul Glatzel on, actually. And I think we're going to bring in Ndombele as well for Paul Pogba. 10 minutes to go now. We're going to head back to cautious, which is probably what we should be doing counter-attacking wise anyway. But yeah, we're playing well. 4 minutes of added time, and well, we've won it. And a brilliant victory for us there. 3-1, we win. Good to see 3 different scorers on the board as well. And yeah, we're looking good there. And hopefully we can keep it up against Watford. Okay, not too many changes for this match, just the one in fact. Emile Smith-Rowe comes in on the right-hand side for Ollie Watkins. Everything else is the same. So let's get into the match then, and hopefully we can come out on top against Watford here. They are a good side, of course, and Juan Hernandez has got the better of us on many, many occasions. So let's hopefully not run into him in good form today, but here we go. We get into the match. They are 16th at the moment, so you would expect that we should beat them, but Football Manager does funny things sometimes, doesn't it? And you know, we'll probably lose this 4-0 or something now I've said that, and that's certainly a good start for Watford. Here's Elliott, now Herrera, oh, it's a good block, but Good gets it away. Now here's Abraham, forward to Smith-Rowe, who's bombing down the right-hand side now, and for some reason slide tackles himself. Not really sure why he did there, but it wasn't very productive. Here's Week, now to Busio, to Pedro. João Pedro on the ball, Marquez, Pedro... Oh, Marquez. Oh, and it's 1-0. Busio has scored. Gianluca Busio, first goal of the season. It happened in the last episode as well against Sheffield United, where a ton of their players got their first goal of the season. And maybe it's going to happen here. Here's Lucas. Now good. Lucas again. Good. Aarons. Pogba. Oh, it's gone in. It was a fumble from the goalkeeper, but Pogba scored his 7th goal of the season and another great header from him. I'd love to see his heading statistic, actually, and whether we need to get him and Calvert-Lewin in on the near post in corners. I will definitely check that out. That was a terrible catch from Grief there. Let's have a little look. It's only a 12, to be fair. Oh, what a header that is, though, from Nikola Katic. 2nd goal of the season for him, and Watford are back ahead now. And time to berate the boys again and try and get a reaction out of them. This is exactly what I was talking about. It's end-to-end stuff with this tactic. Here's Croissance now. Gets it into the middle. Wilmot's there. Croissance again. Into the middle. Elliott with the shot. Now Katic. Good was there. Wilk off the post, and it's away. It's away, and it's not Wilk, it's Viek. Half an hour in. Right. I was going to berate the boys, but they might be about to score, and it's Neymar with the shot, and he drags it wide, actually. That's not good, but we'll berate them again and try and get them going. The striker's not performing well today so far. And we get to half-time, and we're going to be 2-1 down. Time to thrash the arms about. We can get back into this match, very much so. But I think we are going to need to make some changes, and we're going to certainly make that first change, bring Ollie Watkins on. And I think, well, Emile Smith-Rowe is not playing well at all. So we're going to stick James Maddison out on the right there as an inside forward, and hopefully that works out well for us. 2 changes. Lucas gets it away, but here's Marquez now to Pedro. Gets it forward. Elliott's there, and that should have been 3-1. Watford. Going to berate the boys. Viek, now Croissance. Gets it forward. Elliott's there. Great save from Martinez, and he was offside anyway. So it's a shame Martinez won't pick up the average rating points for that, but that was a good save. Lucas, now Brindley. Good. Maddison. Maddison now gets it wide to Neymar. Watkins, and that was a chance. That was a great chance, but we didn't make the most of it. Into the middle, Abraham was there, and he couldn't do anything. Here's Lucas with the throw. Good. Back to Lucas. Lucas to Abraham. Abraham gets it in to Max Aarons. Abraham, no. How was that not gone in? Now we're going to take Neymar off. We're going to stick Paul Glatzel on for this last 33 minutes or so. We might shove Watkins out wide to get Glatzel in as one of our strikers. Here's Elliott. Gets it forward to João Pedro. Croissant, Pedro, Aarons away. Nope. It's all the way back to the goalkeeper. It's away again. Aarons, here's Good. Good gets it forward. Ollie Watkins with a chance, and he scores. Ollie Watkins with his 3rd goal of the season. Looking like his old self there. What a terrific goal that was from Ollie Watkins. It was a good ball over the top from Tom Good, actually. Excellent ball through. Ollie Watkins was there, and with the laces of his boots, he's toe poked it in there, and it's 2-2. Lucas to Good. Back to Lucas. Loses it. He has Good. Aarons. Good. Aarons. He has Paul Pogba. Oh, what a shot that is from Paul Pogba. And he gets his 2nd goal of the game, and that was one of the long shots from old Football Manager, where Paul Pogba was a beast at long shots, and that was terrific there. Max Aaron's got it to him, one touch, and absolutely walloped it into the bottom corner. That was a terrific shot. We're 3-2 up now and up to 7th as it stands in European football on the cards. Although, to be honest, I would rather finish 8th than finish in the Europa Conference League. That's a good ball through from Martinez. Abraham now with a chance, and Abraham makes it 4-2. Oh, we've come good in this last 10 minutes or so, and we're now 4-2 up, and, you know, I will accept conceding lots of goals if we're going to score lots of goals. And, well, Tammy Abraham with an excellent finish there. He's been a revolution since signing. Really, really happy with him so far. And for the last 10 minutes, we'll go cautious here. We have made all 3 substitutions, so we can't do anything more. And, oh, well, here's Watford. Are they going to make it 4-3 here? Croissant's into the middle. Martinez comes out and collects. Is he going to boot it forward? Yes, he is. Abraham's there. Flicks it on to Paul Glatzel, to Tom Good, back to Tammy Abraham. Makes it 5-2. 10th goal of the season for Tammy Abraham and his 3rd goal of the episode. He has been in sparkling form recently, and that was a lovely flick on from him. To Glatzel, to Good, and then to Abraham. And you can see we're just coming forward in numbers. We are back to the Aston Villa we were a couple of seasons ago. I'm just gutted it's taken us, you know, a good season and a half to get here, but hopefully we're coming good now. He has a Candy on the ball, and that was absolutely atrocious. Here's Glatzel. Glatzel doing the work. Good. Back to Brindley. Brindley gets it forward. I want Abraham to get his hat-trick. That would be nice. Here's a Candy. Is it going to be 5-3? Should be crazy. I mean, 5-2's crazy enough. We've seen plenty of goals this episode. 10 goals, actually, so far. And Pedro heads it out for a goal kick. Is Martinez going to set up another brilliant assist for Tammy Abraham? No, he's not. Here's Marquez on the ball. Good tackle. Tom Good is doing a great job in midfield as the box-to-box. And there we are, full time then. And we have won 5-2 out there. Really, really good to come back from 2-1 down at half-time to come back and win 5-2 in the end. Pogba lifts Aston Villa into Europa Conference League reckoning. And hey, we've got 5 games to go here. We're 14 points behind Tottenham, so we can't finish in the top 4, obviously, but we can very much finish 5th. We are 6th, sorry. We are playing Leicester towards the end of the season. We've got Chelsea next. That's going to be a tough game for us. And we have actually got a reasonably difficult run-in if you have a look at this. But we have won 5 games in a row, and that's the first time that's happened for a long, long time. It didn't happen any time last season in the Premier League. I would actually like to study this. When was the last time we won 5 games in a row? We didn't do it this season. We certainly didn't do it last season, although we had a pretty good run towards the end of last year. We won 5 in 6. That was pretty close. But yeah, it was definitely the season before that where we were in the title race. You know, we only lost the title by 5 points, and there was a couple of matches that we should have won in there. We were very much in the title reckoning that season, and yeah. But hopefully we're back to our best now, and we can finish off the season strongly. I'll play the next 3 matches or so before the next episode. Oh, hang on, we're on the wrong season. Before the next episode, where we'll be taking on Leicester and Arsenal away from home for the last 2 days of the season. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily FM content from a Monday to a Friday, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.